I saw them again tonight, floating just below the surface, two eyes, wide and pale, staring up at me through the rippling skin of the lake. They didn't blink. They never do. It's been 43 nights since I first saw them, 43 nights since I realized I wasn't alone out here. Back then, I thought the sound of water moving at midnight was just the wind. Now it's something else, something that remembers me. It started when I came to this cabin to be alone. My doctor said isolation would help me reset, but the silence here, it's not peaceful. It's alive. Every night, the lake whispers like it's breathing. The locals warned me. They said Lake Armis never gives back what it takes. I laughed. I shouldn't have. The first week was fine. I fished, chopped wood, tried to sleep, but on the 7th night, I heard a faint humming, low and steady, like someone singing underwater. When I leaned over the dock, the sound stopped. Then came the bubbles, big, slow, deliberate bubbles. I dropped my flashlight. The beam hit the water, and that's when I saw her. A face, pale as the moon, just beneath the surface. Eyes, open, staring straight up at me. Lips, moving. I couldn't hear the words, but I knew she was calling. The next morning, I told myself it was exhaustion, hallucination, stress. But when I went down to the lake again, I found footprints. Bare, wet, leading from the water to my cabin door. That night, I locked everything. Windows, doors, even the fireplace. I stayed awake until dawn, but at 3:07 a.m., something knocked. 3 slow knocks. When I finally opened the door at sunrise, there was nothing. Just a single fish, dead on the porch, its eyes missing, days blurred. I stopped sleeping. Every reflection I saw in the water looked wrong, delayed by a heartbeat, like the lake was waiting for me to blink first. I tried leaving once, packed the car, started driving, but 2 miles down the road, the fog rolled in so thick I couldn't see the hood. Then the radio crackled a voice, whispering my name, over and over. When I turned back, the lake looked bigger, as if it had followed me. Now, every night at 3:07, I hear the same 3 knocks. Sometimes they come from the lake, sometimes from under the floor. Last night, I looked again. I shouldn't have. Because now, there aren't just 2 eyes. There are many, and they all look like mine. I stopped counting the days. Out here, time doesn't move forward. It circles. The same fog every morning, the same stillness every night. But something's changed. The lake doesn't just stare anymore. It listens. I tried to fight it at first. I boarded up the windows, burned sage, left the lights on. But the reflection in the window, it still blinked when I didn't. Yesterday, I found muddy footprints inside the cabin again. They weren't mine. Small, bare, wet. They led to the bathroom mirror, where my reflection smiled before I did. That's when I realized the truth. Whatever lives beneath that water isn't just watching. It's learning. I think it started copying me. The first night I came here when I leaned over the dock and saw her face. Maybe she wasn't trying to pull me in. Maybe she was showing me what was already down there. A mirror. Made of water, waiting for new faces. Tonight, I heard the humming again, clearer than ever. It wasn't coming from outside this time. It was under the cabin. I pulled up a floorboard and saw it black water, rippling like it was alive. I don't know how it got there, miles from the shore. But when I leaned closer, I saw movement. Fingers. Pale fingers reaching up from below. They brushed against the air like they were searching for me. I ran, grabbed my keys, stormed outside, but the car wouldn't start. The fog was back, thicker than before, swallowing sound. Even the crickets were silent. Then I heard footsteps. Slow, wet, coming from behind the cabin. Primera fros? Out of the mist came a figure. It looked human, but wrong. Its skin the color of lake water, its mouth opening and closing without sound. Its eyes, were mine. It walked toward me, leaving puddles with every step. I wanted to scream, but all I could do was back away until my heel hit the edge of the dock. Behind me, the water began to churn violently. I heard whispers, dozens of voices overlapping. Some were pleading, some were laughing. All were me. The creature raised a trembling hand, pointing at the lake. I shook my head. It didn't stop. It pointed again, harder this time. I could feel the pull, the weight, like invisible hands dragging me forward. And then I heard her voice, the woman from the first night, whispering from beneath the surface. "Come home." The duck snapped. The world tilted. And cold swallowed me whole. Under the water, everything was clear. Faces surrounded me, hundreds of them, all pale, all watching. I opened my mouth to scream, but no sound came out, just bubbles. They reached for me, pulled me deeper, and when I looked up, I saw myself standing on the dock, staring down at the water. He didn't move. He didn't scream. He just watched. Now I understand. The lake Dosen, to take people, or it trades them. It's 3:07 a.m. again. And if you ever find yourself by Lake Armis, don't look at your reflection. It's not you anymore.
If you want to uncover more hidden files, subscribe, turn on the bell, and stay with the Midnight Archives. You've been watching the Midnight Archives. The next file unlocks soon.